Hello everyone. So in this session of AWS, we are going to discuss about virtual private cloud, that is VPC. Okay, this is the first part 1, and we have to cover all the theoretical part as well as practical demonstration. So this VPC series can go for 6, 7 or maybe 8 parts. So it is a part 1. Okay, so before starting this, I want to say something. Like, if I'm creating the videos, it will take a lot of time and hard work, but accordingly I'm not getting any proper reply from anyone. Yeah, maximum student is watching, okay, but still no comment, no like, no share. If you do that, it will moralize me to do some more better. Okay, so please request to everyone, if you watch the video, must comment there, and if you like the video, like that on the YouTube. Okay, so let's start. VPC. What is VPC? VPC, virtual private cloud. If you don't have the option of cloud, AWS cloud, then you have to set up the data center at your own end, your in office. For that you need to buy, purchase, as we discussed in the EC2 also. You need to set up everything your end. Either networking devices, either servers, cabling, space, cooling, everything will be at your end. And sometime, okay, that is useful for you. You are working on data center. In that case, that's okay. But if suddenly requires got some more project, then immediately you need to set up more servers here. You need more space, more servers, everything you require more. And if suddenly some project goes, then some of your hardware infrastructure go waste. That is not utilized by you. But you already have done the initial payments for that. You procure that. So what the Amazon saying, rather than setting the data center at my own end, we can take it on the Amazon cloud. So try to understand. VPC enable you to launch Amazon Web Services, to launch AWS resources into the virtual network that you have defined. Means it will be similar to your own data center. Similar to your own data center, traditional style data center, but now rather than at your own place, now it will be on Amazon servers, Amazon cloud. That I want to say here, this virtual network closely resemble a traditional network that you operate in your own data center. It will be similar to your own data center, traditional style network, by setting up at your own premises. But now what it says, virtual network closely resembles a traditional network that you have operated in your own data center with the benefit of using scalable infrastructure of AWS. Now you don't require any infrastructure at your own end. It will be the similar to traditional network, but now you are using infrastructure of AWS. That is unlimited scalable. So we have discussed with scale up and scale down. Depending on the requirement, you just pay as much as you are using. Okay, so this is the basic definition. What I want to say, big data center of AWS. So what you can do, you can book your own space, and here you can create your own network. Okay. Some another customer can take here and can create their own data center. Means this particular user A cannot interfere here. Totally isolated, logically isolated from each other. It will be totally secure at Amazon side. Got it? I have some more definitions for that. Look here. So VPC is a virtual network that closely resembles a traditional networking that you operate in your own data center, with the benefit of that I have already discussed, using a scalable infrastructure of AWS. But don't worry, you say it will be at Amazon, and how you will manage it? Everything you have to do there, also everything you have to manage. Organization have complete control over the virtual environment that you create there on the Amazon data centers. Everything you can configure, you have to configure, including section of your IP address range, what IP you want to give there. You can create your own subnets there. You have to configure your routing tables. You have to configure your gateways to access the internet in that network. So don't get confused. You just need to create the account and start creating the whatever resource you want there. If you remember, in EC2 also create, there also it asks for the VPC. In my very first video, first or second video, I will give the link here. You can check there. Everything will be as per your requirement. So for that purpose, we create a virtual environment there, means virtual private cloud. Whatever resource we create there, either we create EC2s, we create the storage, that will go in a particular VPC in your environment. That is totally isolated from another users here. This is a separate VPC, this is a separate VPC. This VPC cannot interfere here, and this VPC cannot interfere here. Totally isolated, logically isolated from each other. So totally safe, and many more things. We will discuss about security groups that also come under the VPC topic. If you remember, we discussed in the beginning. Control list, access control list, we also have to mention here. We can configure according to our requirement. So this is some important points that you have to keep in mind about the VPC. Once you create a VPC, automatically one DHCP, network access control list, and security will be automatically created. Default. By the same name, when we create the VPC, we have to put some name here of that VPC. With what name you want to create the VPC, with the same name you will find one DHCP, dynamic host configuration protocol, network access control list, and security group. These all are the topics, big topics that we discussed. It is a starting of VPC. I will not take this video very long. One by one we will discuss many topics on that. On security group, NACL, that will be a separate video. First, it will take around 3 to 4 videos on VPC theory only and practical session demonstration. Okay. Hope clear? Good. One most important point. A VPC is confined to a AWS region and does not extend beyond region. Let's see, I will show you. Oh, wow. You can see here in this diagram everything is clear. It is the AWS cloud. Okay, so if you don't create, it will be the default VPC automatically get created. Default VPC automatically get created here. VPC is confined into single region. If you are creating the VPC, it will be in the one region. You cannot think that one VPC you create here in suppose Mumbai region, you can also extend this VPC to Tokyo region. No, VPC is confined to a region. It cannot go outside that region. Can be in multiple availability zones. That is possible. In a same region, multiple availability zones are available. You can see here we create subnet also, but in different availability zone. That is possible. In the same region, different availability zone, it can extend, but it cannot be extended outside the region. We will discuss all these points. NAT, internet gateway, about this routing table we discuss, okay, and about IPs we also discuss. We will also discuss about this router also. One by one I will cover all the topic here, all the components shown here. Even NAT also we discuss. NAT topic also we discuss here in this VPC series. So come back. So when we create a VPC, there will be a default VPC. After that, or before creating any resources there. So if you already have one VPC you have created, you can connect your EC2 there. Otherwise, one default VPC will automatically get created. Clear? So don't worry, this topic, this particular slide will remain with us till end. So that I want to say here, VPC is confined to an AWS region and does not extend beyond region. Most important thing, maximum 5 VPC can be created in a region. In a single region, in a single account, you can create 5 VPC by default. Requesting to Amazon, you can extend that also. And in a single region, listen carefully, very important point, normally discussed in interview and exam also. And in a single VPC, you can create 200 subnet that I shown you in that picture. What is there? Look here. Here, in single region, with single account, you can create 5 VPC. Like I have created the VPC here, 1 VPC. So in the same way, with same account, you can create 5 VPC in a region. You can extend that requesting to VPC. So 5 VPC. Sorry, don't go with the writing. My writing is very pure. I'm using mouse right now. 5 VPC. And in single VPC, you can create 200 subnets. means total 1000 subnets you can create in 5 VPC. You can extend that limit requesting to AWS, or okay, no problem, 5 VPC you create in Mumbai, 5 VPC you create in Tokyo, 5 VPC you can create in any region. That is not a problem. But with single account, single region, you can create 5 VPC by default. And maximum 5 elastic, I forget to write IP here, for elastic IP. Elastic IP is a static IP for that particular instance that you create. Again, here I am written the word here by default. Hope it is clear to you. This is a very basic thing. I think definition is very much simple. I've given so many definitions here. A virtual network that closely resembles to a traditional network that operate in your own data center with the benefit of using scalable infrastructure of AWS. Okay, and closely resemble to a traditional network that I have discussed. Organization have complete control over virtual environment, that you can create IP range, create subnet, routing table configuration, and gateway. Okay. So this is something that we discuss about the introduction of VPC. Many more topic we have to discuss in my next video. Routers, routing tables, about gateway discussion, about security group, okay, network access control list. So all topic will be discussed one by one. That's why I'm saying it will be little lengthy series, and we will also perform everything of that, like peering also I will show you, and I will also include VPC endpoint also here. So again, I'm requesting, please comment here, like. Okay, thank you very much.